Most people have a big chunk of their nest egg in their 401k. But when you retire, what's the best move? Today, I'll break down the smartest decisions that you can make for your future. Hey everyone, I'm Brian Skinner, Skinner Wealth Strategies. If you think this is a simple decision, stick around. These are the key planning points that, if implemented correctly, could save you thousands. Let's get into it. After you retire, you have to choose between one of three options with your 401k. Option number one, you can leave it in your current 401k plan. 401k plans fall across the whole spectrum. Some 401k plans are amazing, some 401k plans are garbage, a lot of plans are somewhere in the middle. When you retire, you really want to dig in to understand where does your plan fall on that spectrum. The main advantage of 401k plans, especially if you're at a larger company, is its low cost. What makes them low cost? Typically, it's the institutional buying power that a large 401k plan has drives costs lower to be shared across all of the participants. That comes through in the fund expenses and the administrative expenses. While cost is the main benefit, you need to also consider the fact that the investment choices are going to be limited by what the plan allows you to invest in. They set the fund menu, choosing anywhere from 5 to 25 or more investments. That is the mix that you are allowed to build a portfolio from. They also might default you into a target date option. Some target date funds are really strong, some are not so strong at all. So it really depends on the 401k plan that you have, the specifics of your individual situation that's going to help you determine if this is a good choice or not. Option number two, take a full cash distribution. The positive is immediate access to funds. The negatives are huge. Every dollar you take out is taxable as income to you in the year that you take it. If you're under the age of 59 and a half, there's an additional 10% penalty added on top of that. 10% may not sound like a lot, but it's a lot. Making this selection can become unrecoverable in a retirement. It can blow up a retirement plan. Be really sure that this would be the right choice for you before you make it. Option number three, you can roll the money to an IRA plan. IRA stands for Individual Retirement Account. Similar to option one, you maintain your same tax status. If you're coming from a pre-tax 401k and you put it into a traditional IRA, that is a tax neutral event. No tax is owed upon that transaction, as long as you're making it paid directly to your new institution. Another benefit is you have the full range of investment options. ETFs, mutual funds, and a whole host of other different things. You are no longer restricted by what the plan allows you to invest in. You can go out and find the best options from the best providers to build a portfolio that you feel suits your needs. Also, with an IRA, you're now going to have more control. It's an individual retirement account. You don't have to go through the 401k's process to go through withdrawals, etc. It's your account, individual retirement account. It's no longer subject to the rules of the company. It's not only positive. You may have costs to set up the account. You may have costs to maintain the account. There may just be higher costs in general comparatively to you leaving it in your company 401k plan. Now, with the full menu of choices like you have available to you in the IRA, you now have to go and make those specific investment decisions. You are taking on that risk and liability by building that portfolio for yourself. You can also take the option of having someone help you, working with an advisor. Big picture, these are the factors that you should consider. Number one, compare costs. Look at your 401k, look at the IRA, understand the cost of each. Two, think about control. IRAs can oftentimes give you more flexibility and more control. Three, investment options. 401ks oftentimes have a more limited menu of investment choice. That's by design. IRAs, you have the entire window of opportunity with investments. There's thousands and thousands of choices. That can be a big positive, but for some people, that can also be a negative. Consolidation. Ultimately, when you pick the plan that you want to use, whether it's your current 401k plan or an IRA, you can choose to consolidate by moving the various different accounts that you've accumulated over the course of your working life into one single place. This will help you with your management to have the investment strategy more streamlined, all the pieces now rowing in the same direction. When you have these accounts spread all over the map, oftentimes they're invested in different ways, not really from a coordinated perspective. Ease of use. Some 401k plans are easy to use, other plans are really painful. IRAs, usually more flexible in that way. So ultimately, when you want to start taking money out, what's going to be an easier plan to do that from? You have to make that choice. The last consideration is coordination. You need to now understand how does your 401k or your IRA, depending on which one you went with, interact with the other pieces to your plan. your retirement income streams like Social Security or pension, your non-retirement account investments, if you have business assets or real estate, all of these different pieces, they're all there for the same purpose, which is to provide for you when you're not working anymore. The last thing to consider is, what is the tax treatment of the current 401k plan assets? Are they pre-tax, are they Roth, or are they after-tax? Depending on which bucket they're in from a tax perspective, you want to make sure that those dollars, if you're moving them, end up in the right account type. I just recently met with someone who found us on Google. A month before they came in, they did their own transactions in their retirement accounts. She inadvertently moved the money from a pre-tax account to a Roth account when transferring it. That made the entire distribution taxable as income to them in this calendar year. Fortunately, we found a way to help her pay those taxes without owing too much extra. In 2017, the government took away the ability to wind that type of transaction back. Once she made it, it became permanent. If she had waited too long to come and see us, the bill for this mistake was going to continue to snowball for her and could have cost her, instead of thousands, tens of thousands potentially. An example like that is why you need to really go through all of these choices when going through your options with a 401k plan. So what should you do with your 401k plan? Consider the fees associated with either choice, consider the control aspect, and also consider the investment options themselves. These are all things to be considering when you are thinking about, should you be consolidating your retirement assets in a 401k or an IRA. Ultimately, there is no one-size-fits-all answer. There's only the best choice for you. If you want to discuss your particular situation, just reach out. And if you found this helpful, like it, subscribe, and share. If you found this content helpful, you found it informative, awesome. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, connect on LinkedIn. I'm going to be putting out more content just like this. If you have other questions that are a little bit deeper that I wasn't able to dive into in this video, or you have questions about how it pertains to you individually, awesome, totally okay. Go to the link on my website. There's a space where you can book some time with us. I'd be happy to talk to you about it. Help you as much as I can. It's complimentary. I'll point you in the right direction. If you have other questions, we can tackle those too. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great day.